Okay, let me give you one.
Yeah.
Porn name. I'm going to give you the actor.
Yeah.
You give me a porn name.
Okay.
Emily Blunt.
Wow.
Welcome
to another episode of 3 Minute Critics. I'm Eric.
I'm Tony. I'm so excited I got the welcome in.
You're excited, Tony? Oh, you're excited you got the... Oh, yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Very
Today,
nice.
3 Minute Critics.
What's happening?
We're reviewing a film starring the D-Man.
The D-Man, the
Denzel
D-Wash.
Washington, called The Little Things, rated R. Came out this year. It's
brand new.
Out in theaters as well as HBO Max, and it stars D-Wash, Rami Malek, Jared Leto, and directed by John Lee Hancock.
You got abbreviations for everybody.
They know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Who's
do.
Rami Malek?
Yeah.
Who else could that be?
You know.
It can't be anybody else. And D-Wash? Come on, dude.
Everybody knows D-Wash.
All right, tell us what it's about.
Well, I will. Ex-LA cop and current middle-of-nowhere sheriff Deke Deacon, played by Denzel Washington.
Sorry, Denzel.
Joins forces with Sergeant Jim Baxter, played by Rami Malek.
Rami Malek.
Yeah. To search for a serial killer who's terrorizing Los Angeles. As they track the culprit, Detective Baxter is unaware that the investigation is resuscitating demons of Deke's past.
It's a nice sentence.
And it's uncovering secrets that could threaten far more than his case. Man, we gotta dig. I'm gonna get my shovel out.
Let's dig it.
And we're gonna dig deep.
3 minute dig.
3 minutes on the clock. Tony,
I dig it.
Your thoughts on The Little Things?
Hated this film.
He hated this film, and that's the end of this review.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You know.
Why did you hate this film?
Rami Malek,
Why?
I usually enjoy.
I
didn't enjoy his performance at all in this
why?
film.
What?
I never believed him for a moment. I feel like he was miscast, first of all, and second of all, he did not work.
He didn't?
His expressions, his mood, his presence in that character. I did not believe he was an LA detective.
You didn't feel like he was a cop at all.
You know, when he was overacting. I felt like he was doing way too much with his facial expressions. It wasn't understated. It wasn't good.
How about
Denzel?
D-Wash?
I liked a lot.
Yeah?
I liked Denzel. For me, he was the saving grace of the film. The rest of the film is very slow. It drags. You don't get to really any good movement in the plot until very close to the end of the film, and then it moves very quickly. And that was okay, but I just did not enjoy this film. Eric, what'd you think?
No. What did you think about it again?
Didn't like it.
Didn't like. Okay, I just want to make sure. I made sure I wasn't missing something.
You didn't miss it.
I don't think I disliked it quite as much as you did, but I'm going to agree on a few things.
Okay.
This is one of those typical put some big names.
Yes.
Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
And a great supporting cast of well-knowns. You're going to recognize a lot of people in this film.
You do.
From other films and other TV shows and these are great actors across the board.
With a crappy script.
With just a terrible script. This is another one of those a serial killer and this guy's out and we're going to catch this guy and these two cops come together and they share information and it's just not good.
And what did you think of their relationship?
What relationship?
I didn't buy it at all. You didn't buy it for a second. And Denzel's working his ass off.
No
I thought
character
Denzel
development.
was really doing a great job with what he was given.
He
which
tried.
Wasn't much. He did.
He tried
and
so
he
hard.
He still managed to be really good.
He did.
And every time he was on the screen, I was really interested. But man,
you know when I got more
Malek
interested?
got on,
yeah, I agree with you, and it slowed down. And
did you like Rami Malek in this?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't believe him either. And I think he's a great actor. He's just not
agree.
good in this role.
He did not land.
And Denzel was not given enough to work with.
No.
I will say, by the time Jared Leto gets into this,
he's great.
He's great because Jared Leto's creepy just always seems to play really well.
He was good.
But again, they could have utilized him so much better than they did.
I agree.
Because he's got way more range than this.
And I agree. And I don't think he told the story very well.
No, and he's a character I think that could have been, because he's the potential, he's maybe
the catalyst. He's potentially the guy.
He's the guy they're looking for, potentially. And they could have done a lot more with him, and they just didn't.
But that goes back to what I was saying about how they told the story, because it took them too long to get to that point. The timing,
it took forever to get to it.
Yes, it's just the dynamics of the film is not done well. And what did you think of the music?
Not good. You know what it made it? It
not
made it
good
feel,
at all.
It made it feel like a TV
movie.
Yes,
exactly what it made it feel like. It was really
and not that there aren't good TV
boring.
movies, but this wasn't a good
this
TV.
Wasn't one of them.
Or regular movie.
No,
it just wasn't a good movie.
But that's a good horn.
That's a great horn. You know the sound of that horn is.
It's a nice horn.
It's a fantastic
sound. And it also
sound.
means that it's time to rate this film
It does.
on a 5-star scale.
It does.
Eric, why don't you start with that?
I don't like it either. I'm going to agree with Tony on this. This is one of those. They were trying to compare it to Seven, which was a great Fincher film, and it's not even. It's like it's not Seven. It's like one. Denzel Washington hey, you know what? He's always good, but they just didn't give him anything to work with.
He's still good.
Yeah, Leto is good. They just didn't give him
Leto
much.
was
There's
good
just
too.
no script here. It's just the same old rehashed junk. I give this 1.5. Yeah, I really did not like it.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah,
Yes,
Tony.
Eric did not enjoy it.
No.
I completely agree. Denz is doing his best.
best.
May I call you Denz?
Yeah,
You know what? I
no,
would think
you
he would say
can't.
no.
No, he'd
I think
say
he
no.
would say no.
He'd be like, no. Actually, he
Mr.
might kick your ass for
Washington
that.
is doing an amazing
better.
job in this film, but he just didn't have anything. Leto is interesting, very interesting.
One and more of
Rami
him.
needs to do something else because this is not Malek's role. It did not work, and I did not like it. Every time he was on the screen, it took me out of the role. I mean, the script stinks as well, and the directing was, and the music was terrible. So for that, I gave it 2 stars.
That's generous.
Just because I enjoyed Denzel.
That's generous.
Otherwise, it would have been 1.
Yeah. I'm going to put
2
this
stars.
whole thing in my shaker, shake it up, and just pour it out.
Shake it up and do
Shake
a little
it up,
dance.
Shake it out, yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
Well, we're going to have some cocktails.
We
so
will
that
have some
means
cocktails. We had some cocktails.
and we're going to have some more cocktails, you know what I mean? Was that English? So we got to end this
No.
episode. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
We'd love for you to share your comments like we always do. We'd like to read them. We'd like to
I
write
read
back
them.
to you.
We both read
Yeah,
them.
we do. If you would like our videos, and subscribe below because we got a lot more videos coming.
Subscribe.
But until next
you speak
time,
Italian.
we are
The 3.
Minute.
Critics.
Want to sit? That way I don't get my deli meat on the dashboard. You don't want deli meat on the dashboard.
Nobody wants deli meat on the
Nah,
dashboard.
you get your mustard all over the instruments. I don't want mustard on my
That was
instruments.
a song by Billy Joel.
Mustard on my instruments.